Hello everyone and welcome to our Enshrouded survival guide. We are talking eternal spells today for those magic users out there and how they're different from typical spells. In Enshrouded, there's kind of like two varieties of spells. There are basic spells, and then there are eternal ones. And the main difference is that like your kind of like your basic spell has like a certain amount of charges to it in a way, like an amount. An easy way to think about it is that like it's like ammo for your wand or your staff, basically. And when that hits 0, you can't use that spell anymore. It's out of ammo, if you will. Whereas eternal spells, which we have right here, these guys, they don't have that. They are everlasting, so you can think of it as like infinite ammo, basically, of that spell. Now, both of these do still use like mana, so our little blue bar up there below our health, that is our mana bar. So obviously they both still kind of subtract that based on, you know, how much mana it takes to cast these, but you don't ever have to worry about like running out of, in our case, the Ice Bolt spell, because this is an eternal spell. So very powerful, these spells, especially if you can find some like, you know, legendary ones out there in the world. They can kick a lot of butt and you don't ever have to worry about running out of them. Like, I guess the only concern about losing them would be like if you die and then you just can't get your tombstone back. So that is kind of like what eternal spells are and how they differ from typical spells. If you want to get your hands on at least one, at the very least, like the Eternal Ice Bolt, you're going to want to pick up the Eternal Spell quest. And how you do that is you go ahead and you rescue the alchemist, you just talk to him, and he will give you the quest for an eternal spell. And that's going to take you, if we go to our map, to, I think it's this location right here. It might be maybe somewhere else, but it's going to be a buried tomb that he takes you to, and there will be an eternal spell there, which I guess we could just go ahead and do that. I don't know if it'll drop for us again, but we can try. So to get to this location, I would definitely recommend first fast traveling to the Low Meadows Spire. It's going to be a lot easier to get because this hidden tomb is in the Shroud. So that's you know, another kind of challenge that you'll have to overcome to get your hands on this spell. And the eternal spell, it's if you've delved into the hidden tombs before, you know that usually there's like a tomb in there and it has some sort of prize for you. In this regard, the hidden tomb is less a tomb that you're looking for, and more of more of an enemy that you have to get rid of first. So we're gonna go ahead and try this out. It is they are a little bit hard. Well, just that's not what I want to do. For a beginning, there we go, a beginning character. So do be careful when you're gonna go to this guy, because they could kick your butt. They might kick my butt. We'll have to see. But we're gonna go ahead and go right to it. We're basically gonna fly. We're gonna glide as fast as as far as we can to the hidden tomb. There we go. And we can just kind of land right in it, to be honest. Boom, there we go. All right, so we're here, and the main enemies that we're gonna encounter down here are put our little light here until our light shows up, are spiders and then the undead. And it's the undead that you primarily want to keep an eye out for, because there's one who's like a spellcaster, and he's the one that's gonna drop the spell for you. All right, I gotta be careful here because of course there's evil spikes going on here. Alright, and then we're just gonna... Alright, there's our first undead guy right there. Now, these guys do tend to kind of... gang up on you, so we'll see if we can't bring him to us. There we go. Excellent, excellent. Alright, that's him down. And then you're going to come up top here. For our little... We'll do this until our beams of... There we go. I was waiting for that. Alright, now this is where things get a little crazy, because there's a bunch of them up here. So just kind of take them as you can. Try not to get too overwhelmed. There we go. Oh, hello. Don't get behind me, please. Thank you. And the guy that we're looking for has not shown up just yet, but he's probably around the corner. If he's still here. I have done this quest, so he might not show up for us. We'll have to see. Let's see. All right, we're going to go this way. We'll have to take this out because I cannot see. There he is. So this is the guy that's going to drop the spell for us. He is a magical caster, and unfortunately, like, it's there's really not much that will block his attacks. You kind of just have to like go ham on him. And he does spawn these guys, so make sure you kill them as well. But once you take this guy out, you'll see that he drops the Eternal Spell Ice Bolt right there. So we'll take it even though we have it, because why not? And then that's it. Then you got your Eternal Spell. So besides that, you just got to get yourself out of the Shroud, which we'll just quick take this to restore our time, just to give us a little bit more time in case we need it. And we are going to head down, and I'll show you a way out of the Shroud that I got lucky right there, that I typically take. I just got so lucky right there. All right, we're going to run out of here. All right, I know you're after me. I don't really want to deal with you. Sorry, I'm out of here. All right, so we're going to take this road right here. That's not the road. Where's the road? Oh, hi, Spider. You wanted to come hang out with me, huh? Here's the road. And it's just going to take us up to a tower. There are going to be, like, Shroud enemies in here. You can fight them. You can ignore them. Whatever. The goal is to get to the top of the tower, because that is out of the Shroud, and you can fast travel home from there. So that's our plan. We're just going to run. Except, well, yeah, we'll let our stamina go up. Here's the tower, it looks like. Yep, we've made it here. There's this guy in the ground. Hi there, buddy. I'm going to open this, and I'm going to try and close this too, because they, for whatever reason, don't know how to open doors. So we're just going to go up the stairs here. Up the stairs. Feel free to obviously look around if you have the time to do so. But once you get up here, you're out of the Shroud. You can fast travel home, which we're doing. And you have yourself your first Eternal Spell. Now, besides this location, Eternal Spells are kind of located and scattered throughout the Embervale map. You might find them in hidden tombs. You might find them in chests and like fortresses. You just kind of have to keep your eye out for them. Anytime you hear like there's like a treasure, go ahead and check it out, because it could very well be an Eternal Spell. But this is definitely something that, like, you know, you kind of have to go out and search for. And the more dangerous areas, the higher chance that if there's an Eternal Spell there, it could be something that's like epic or legendary, or, you know, just a higher rarity spell. But that is how that works. And again, if you just guys want to quick see it in action, how you go about claiming this, like, here's our normal ice bolt. We'll just equip that so you guys can see what I'm talking about. We have an 8 there right now. If we just shoot that off right there, we have 7 here now. So obviously the ammo is going down. Whereas if we equip the Eternal Ice Bolt, and again, keep an eye on your mana bar up above, you'll cast that, and you can see that this doesn't go away. It's still there. We don't have to worry about it. So that is how Eternal Spells work, and, you know, they're pretty powerful, so definitely keep your eye out for them. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.